Alright, here we are, round 2 of the Classic Invitational, the last Classic tournament ever to be played. We are paired up in round 2 against Krystalin, who is playing Dredge, I believe. I just want to make sure here. I am 98% sure he is playing Dredge. His deck is Tidal Dredge, and it is in fact Dredge. And his deck does not have Mental Misstep at all. It's the Fate Stitcher Sun Titan build, and he does have main deck Chain of Vapor and Nature's Claim, and some stuff out of the sideboard. So pretty much our deck has absolutely no chance of winning game 1, so I'm just going to keep this hand. It doesn't mean anything really. If we somehow win game 1, there's a significant problem. We don't have Wasteland, so there's really like almost absolutely no chance possible for us to win this, but we'll see. I'm just going to F6 because I've got absolutely nothing. I'm not going to F6 here because I don't want him to immediately assume that I have nothing, but he's dredging a third of his deck already. So things aren't looking good for game 1, but like I said, we weren't really necessarily going to win game 1. We're going to have to win on the back of games 2 and 3. So, interestingly enough, he didn't actually do anything last turn except Dredge. So, we can try and play sort of a long game here, and he doesn't have any creatures, and that's kind of the problem. He has 2 bridges now. Next turn he will have, he doesn't have any land, he would have played one. But as soon as he does play a land, he can dredge Dakmor Salvage, so he can get all 3 of his Bloodghasts next turn. He does not have a Cabal Therapy. Oh, he does. He has 1 right here. So he can probably get us next turn. But I have to play around the potential of a Dread Return on Sun Titan, because after that it's pretty much game over. So I'll keep up Brainstorm, even though the only way I actually have a prayer in this game is to put a clock on him right now, and Stoneforge Mystic is like the only way I could do that. But alright, yeah, it's pretty much game over here. So he's got 2 Narcomoebas coming in. I don't know if he's going to put either of the Icarids in play. I would imagine he would. He has 1 Thug. Oh, yeah, he's got a Thug and a Stinkweed Imp, so he's looking to go off right now. He's going to dredge Dakmor Salvage. Yep, get all 4 of his Bloodghasts. This deck is so silly. Turn 3 and he's got an army of dudes. It's quite funny. So let's see what he names. Oh, well, he named the 1 card I had anyway, so let's just go. Yeah, that was over. No sense in even trying there. So we're going to bring in all of these Lee lines. We're going to bring in all of these Grafdigger's Cages. It might even be worth bringing in Lee Line of Sanctity. I mean, honestly. I don't think I'm casting a Supreme Verdict. Misdirection is useless. Spell Snare is pretty useless. Let's see, what else is just flat out terrible? I want to keep in the mental missteps for sure. I don't think he's Ravenous Trap. This is an Ancient Grudge. But I don't really want to keep in a Spell Snare just for an Ancient Grudge. Yeah, I don't think we really want Lead Line of Sanctity. Let's see. Jace is pretty terrible, and I really don't want to take out more blue cards. Although these Supreme Verdicts are pretty bad. Maybe I take out one Verdict and I take out a Ponder. Or just take out Jeet and just play with Batterskull. That seems about right. Alright, so we open with Line of the Void and Vampiric Tutor. But we can't cast Vampiric Tutor or Stoneforge Mystic for that matter. But I think we have to keep this. Simply because we have Leeline, and we have multiple ways to protect Leeline. Alright, so there it is. So let's play our one land and see if we can get there. Alright, we might actually just get there. I am risking the Batterskull getting taken from my hand, but... Oh, I should have grabbed... Darn, I should have grabbed a Underground Sea there. I hope that doesn't come back to bite me. I really hope that doesn't come back to bite me. Alright. City of Brass, that's interesting. So he's not going to do anything again, huh? I certainly would like to use that ability. Alright, well, we did not get the black land we were looking for. But we got a grip full of stuff to just counter all of his things. Sure, mana drain. Another Ingotsure, huh? I guess guess I'll do that. It's a whole bunch of mana I don't have the need for. I mean, I could equip Batter Skull onto my Stoneforge Mystic. I guess that's better than nothing. Gives me 1 extra life. So he's going to be digging for some answers here. So he pitches Narcomoeba, Dakmor Salvage, Cabal Therapy. Well, that's interesting. I'm going to misstep that. I don't want him to see my hand. Ponder, huh? Alright. Well, if I ponder into a land, that's fine, I suppose. It doesn't really work that well either. Unfortunately, Ponder is a sorcery. I might as well cast it. So I have Snapcaster Mage, so I can Snapcaster a Mental Misstep. I don't need all of that land, so I will keep that. So Snapcaster and Mental Misstep is the plan right now. If he tries to Nature's Claim or something. So it looks like we got that one. Alright, on to game 2. Or game 3, excuse me. There's really no need to change any of the cards here. He gets to go first, so it's a little bit of an advantage for him. The Grafdigger's Cage and some stuff to potentially protect them. So mulligan to 6, a Grafdigger's Cage. I mean, it helps, but Leyline is just strictly better. I don't know if this is a keepable hand. This is a really hard decision. If this Grafdigger's Cage bites the bullet, I'm in rough shape because I really don't have anything to stop him otherwise. I can try and mulligan down to a Leyline, but that's even riskier. So I'm going to keep this. It's really risky. Kept 6. He leads off with a of bizarre. So we got a Stoneforge Mystic, huh? Alright, so I'm gonna play this, get a Underground Sea, and play this Grafdigger's Cage. And hope this is enough to get there. That's not good. This is the one risk I had. Now here comes a an Ancient Grudge for sure. Cabal Therapy. I'm gonna have to misstep that because he either names it or yeah, I was screwed either way. So he either names Mental Misstep or what. So it doesn't really. I was screwed either way, which really is unfortunate. He had exactly the cards that he needed. And I can't even mana drain because I drew this Plains. So it looks like we're losing this one. So I'm trying to think, if I luck into a tutor into my brainstorm, I'm trying to figure out if how many turns I'm going to have in order to get this to work, because I'm not going to have a lot of time to mount any sort of a plan. So Stoneforge Mystic, while it would be nice to get out, I think it's better to just keep this brainstorm in my back pocket. And maybe I can even use this white mana to sword something. Alright, so he's got a bunch of bridges. He's got one Narcomoeba, one was already in the graveyard, it looks like. So one Narcomoeba coming in. I really don't think I'm in a position to win this game. He had a perfect draw against the little bit of resistance I had. Oh boy. Alright, so I want mana drain. Oh, that's an ugly looking brainstorm. 3 lands. Ugh. Alright, so there's my mana drain. I want to definitely shuffle. I guess it really doesn't matter all that much, it does it. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much toast here. I was hoping I wouldn't see too much dredge, but I think there's 3 dredge decks in this tournament, which I have one less card than I was hoping or wanted to actually play. So get that Icarid out of there. Let's see, does he have, he has a Cobalt Therapy, so it really doesn't matter. And he named Mana Drain, so that is it. Alright, we are 1-1. Lost to Dredge. Alright, see you.